Welcome back, friends. You know, food insecurity isn't just an issue during the holidays. It's a problem for some local families all year round. And over at Feeding Louisiana, they are pushing to collect 1 million meals for Louisiana families in the month of January. And they are partnering with Louisiana Blue to accomplish it. Here with more on this effort are Pat Van Berkleo, the Executive Director of Feeding Louisiana, and Rod Teamer, the Director of Louisiana Blue, especially when it comes to like community development. Happy holidays to you, gentlemen.
Happy holidays.
Y'all are kind of matching today.
We are.
Yeah.
We got a memo.
Come on. Well, look, when you are partners, it makes sense because you all have been working together for years. I think it's so amazing that you all do this, Rod, at Louisiana Blue, because to me, it makes sense that a healthcare company wants to help fight food insecurity.
Right. Well, it's part of our tribute to Martin Luther King. You know, we recognize of all the things that he stood for, eradicating poverty was a big message that he delivered.
Absolutely.
So, and food insecurity, you know, is a direct line between the two. So, and it also affects people's ability to be healthy.
Absolutely.
Which again goes back to our mission to improve the health and lives of Louisianians. So it just makes sense for us.
And you all are doing that with this campaign. You all have been doing it for years. I want to find out how you all got to 1 million, Mr. Van Berkleo. Love that last name. Let's talk about the situation right now. How bad is food insecurity in the state of Louisiana?
Well, we average about almost 17% of Louisianans not being able to find food. But then you got to think about lots of families, their car breaks down, and that month, man, they have to use that money for fixing the car and not food. So we're seeing an all-time demand at the food banks and pantries in Louisiana right now. Also at a time when food banks, pantries are at low. Unfortunately, we got Doge and we lost some food funding from the federal government. And so now we're really needing the community to step up and help us feed people for the season.
Absolutely, and of course with the whole SNAP benefit situation happening, there were people who maybe have never needed a food bank before who were standing in you all's lines because they could not afford to get food because they did not have SNAP benefits. And that's why it's so important that you all are trying to collect 1 million meals. It's coming up next month in January. What are you all gonna be doing, Rod?
So it's basically our annual effort where we bring people together on Martin Luther King Day. You know, instead of taking the day off, we want to turn people on to an opportunity to make a difference. So on that day, we'll gather at Dillard University. We're going to bring hundreds of volunteers together to, you know, basically pack meals that will then be distributed to people as they need them throughout the year. It's exciting. You know, our goal, I think, in New Orleans, which is on the 19th, is to pack 100,000 meals at that particular day. So, you know, we're gonna work together as a team, form units, form a conveyor belt, and get it done.
And
this year we're doing like red beans and rice, and we're really happy that Cajun Country Rice has donated all the rice. So this year we're gonna have Louisiana rice and these packed things, but Energy and Healthy Blue and Louisiana
The Saints
are going to be there.
Come on, red beans and rice. I love it. And look, they're packing it on a Monday. You all are doing it on January 19th, which is actually MLK Day next year. So that is amazing that you all are doing that. And you all saw some photos moments ago. You all have been doing this for years. So thank you again for all that you do. But listen, it's not just the partners that he just mentioned that need to step up and help get this 1 million meal donation and achievement done. We can help as well as regular community members. How can we get involved?
Definitely. I mean, you can go to the website, millionmealsformlk.org. You can pledge to volunteer, you can give cash, or you could run your own food drive and bring it to a pantry or the food bank.
Come on.
So we need to give, and give.
So many different ways to do it, not only on MLK Day, because like Rod mentioned, MLK said that I want this day to be a day of service, a day on, not a day off. And this is a great opportunity to run your own food drive. And again, we're doing this to help the community. There are people watching this right now who may be in need of you all's help right now. Money is tight, the holidays are here, they don't know, do I spend it on food or gifts? How can they get you all services over at Feeding Louisiana?
Well, here in New Orleans, Second Harvest is our largest food bank in the whole state. They do a stellar job in this community. So they need to reach out to Second Harvest, and they will point them in the right direction for a pantry nearest them. Or if you go to their website, you can actually type in your address on Find Food, and they'll find the pantries around you that will have food for you.
Because y'all do it all over the state, which I think is so great.
And year round. So
year round.
Not just now. People think about food banks during the holidays, but we're here 365 days a year.
It's so true. And you know, Rod, you've been doing this for years with Louisiana Blue. What does it mean to you to do it on a day like MLK Day?
I'm glad you brought that up, because one of the things that we want to do is remind people about the volunteer opportunity. And Martin Luther King was a member of Alpha Phi Alpha. I'm an Alpha.
Come on.
So it means a lot to me to be able to, do this project on his behalf. And we're also extending a special invitation to other D9 organizations to come out and volunteer on that particular day. So our goal is to get at least 9 volunteers from all of the Divine Nine, the Alphas, the AKAs, Sigmas, Qs, Kappas, Sigma Gamma Rho, Zetas, Phi Beta Sigma Iota. We don't want to leave anybody out. We want to get as many people out to make this happen, because they all believe in the mission. They're all service oriented, and we're looking forward to a strong partnership.
Come on, so that's a call to everyone, including myself. Let's do something on MLK, and let's help them reach that goal of 1 million meals. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here. I'll wear a gray suit next time, okay? So we can match. And look, for more information about the Million Meals for MLK campaign and to help Feeding Louisiana reach their goal in January, log on to the website on your screen. And to find out how else Louisiana Blue is helping out the community, follow them on social media at MyLA Blue. All right, stick with us, everybody. We'll be right back for more Great Day Louisiana.